Hello Sagittarius, thanks so much for tuning in for the June of 2022 Taroscope. My name is Vickieverlie and you can find me at vickieverlie.com. Do not be fooled by imposters. It's an exciting month. We've got some astrology stuff to talk about and it's your full moon also. But first, the decks that we're going to use is the Rock and Roll Tarot deck for the main portion. Second part of the reading, we're going to use my mini Morgan Grier. And then we're going to pull an Animal Totem card from the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards. If you're a level 2 Patreon supporter, there's going to be some additional bonus cards pulled from the Songs for the Journey Home. So you can find that, all about that in the description. If you do enjoy my content, please do hit the like, share, and subscribe particularly button. I mean, I'm the oldest reader on YouTube. I started this. And I still have yet to even come close to cracking that coveted 100,000 subscribers to get my plaque. And I invented this format, and I would really like to get my plaque, okay? So please hit that subscribe button if you can. Anyways, so here's what's going on. First of all, there's a full moon in your sign. You get one new moon a year and one full moon a year. This is your full moon. So could be some things going all the way back to your birthday time or around late November, December that finally are going to come to manifestation or fruition that you started all the way back then when the new moon occurred. Now it's come to the full moon. The other thing that's going on, well, something could be revealed. That came through really strongly. Something could be revealed. You could get some important information or find out that they're saying find out the truth about something or somebody. So that's what the guides are coming through with. Now the other thing is we have the solstice. This is when the sun moves into a cardinal sign, we change season, and that's occurring on the 21st of June. So it's not directly, you're not directly involved in it. It's in the sign of Cancer, but everybody feels it. Everybody's affected by it, and you will be too. Okay. So let's go ahead and get to shuffle on for our first part of our reading. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Rising, Moon, or anybody who has prominent Sagittarius in their astrology chart. We will read all the cards upright and pay attention to any words, colors, shapes that do stand out to you, because this is the way that the universe can give you a personal message through the general reading. Okay. And we've got the moon card, and I'm not surprised because, again, it is going to be your full moon in your sign this month. Yeah, you've got the moon card, but you also have the sun. So I'm going to say that all the new and full moons are going to be relevant to you, which they are to everybody. But again, okay, so we're starting out the month. Actually, in May, we have the 30th of May, a new moon in Gemini, your opposite sign. That's going to set the tone for the month until the full moon on the 14th in your sign. Then we're going to have another sun moon, new moon, on the 7th, the 28th at 7 degrees of Cancer. So those dates could be key for you. I want to say also, though, on that full moon in your sign, you're really going to be shining. The spotlight is really on you. Get out and get under that moon. I really feel you need to walk outside and just bask in the moonlight. I feel like that's just going to charge you up, and it's going to help you in some way. The Knight of Pentacles was the first card out. So the entrepreneur is standing out to me big time. So this is somebody who's going to be real helpful to you. They are, looks like a business contact because we've got the Pentacle cards over here. We've got the Emperor down here. They may in fact be the Emperor. Now it could be male or female in both counts. It doesn't have to be, there's no gender in these readings. But you're going to be over the moon happy that you've met them, or that you're invited to this. I'm hearing you're invited to this soiree. Okay, and soiree is not a word that I typically would use, so that's definitely right from the guides there, okay? So you're invited to this soiree, and it could be a wedding. I mean, there's a lot of weddings in June. These cards have been coming up a lot. There's weddings, graduations, family reunions, you know. Could be some kind of a wedding. Attend anything that you're invited to, because there could be an important contact. I might write that. I want to say, I'm trying to say important contact, but you know it wants to come through, important contract, even though I don't have a card here to show that. Let me write that down before I forget really quick. Important contact or contract, question mark. Even though we don't have the Justice card showing up, that came through the guides. And here's another thing. often the Hermit can be a legal, it's wise counsel, so it can be like a lawyer or somebody. That definitely can be a thing at times, all right? So some of you may be consulting with a lawyer. Maybe this Emperor is a lawyer even, or a judge or somebody. Could be, because I have that contract thing come through. You do have this, you know, the Four of Swords and the Hermit, so you don't want to wear yourself out. You know, you want to make sure that you're pacing yourself. You know, you're going, taking your time, doing things thoroughly. But, you know, don't wear yourself out, but also don't skip over some important things that might be, you know, contacts for you. Final outcome, Knight of Swords, air sign energy, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. We are going to be in the sign of Gemini for the majority of the month until we get to that solstice, which is on the 20th or the 21st, depending on your location. So it looks like while the sun is still in the air sign of Gemini, some things could really be popping for you. They're saying hit the ground running. I might put that, hit the ground running. That came through straight from the guides. You hit the ground running. Okay, let me shuffle up this Morgan Grier. So what we're going to do here, you are a fire sign. So we're going to look for the fire sign energy to turn up in the spread. That would include adults, not the pages. So we're going to go with Knight of Swords, Knight of Rods. I was looking at the Knight of Swords. Knight of Rods, Queen of Rods, or King of Rods. So whoever shows up, regardless of age, gender, anything else, that's going to be the card that's going to represent you, okay? What's coming up for our Saggies in June? King of Pentacles. I may not discuss every single card, but if any of these cards, well, I will be discussing, because here you are. You showed up right away. Wow. Things are going to happen quickly. Let me put the rest of these out, and then we're going to put one, finish this row below you, and then we're going to take a closer look. Okay, let me pull this down first of all, and then really zoom in so you can get a closer look at this. So this is the card that represents you, the King of Rods. You came out quickly, and the Knight of Rods is there as well. But you came out quickly. So I feel like when you come out quickly, things are going to be happening quickly. And not only that, look at what's right next to you. You've got this Eight of Rods. That's another card that indicates, another indication that things are going to be happening quickly. I can move this. How do we do this to make it a little easier to see? We're looking at these cards right here. People are around you. Look how many people we've got. So here's you. Then we've got Page of Cups, Queen of Cups, King of Pentacles, Knight of Rods, Page of Pentacles. So we've got this whole, I want to use the word litany too, a litany of people surrounding you. There is definitely some major love vibes going on. You've got the Lover's card, you've got the Four of Rods, you've got the Ace of Rods, which could be a very strong sexual energy. I don't know who it's with. It's going to depend on who you're interested in this group here. I mean, we've got, it seems like it could go just about any way here. But, you know, you're really feeling empowered, too, because you have this Magician and you have this Six of Rods, and you're showing up as the King. So you're feeling your power. You're stepping into your power. You're feeling empowered. And people are noticing that full moon is basking that light on you, and people are wanting, they want to get with you. They want to call you up. They want to text you. They want to message you. Saggy, 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 where are you? What are you doing? And I do feel like there's going to be a strong connection with somebody that you knew long ago, like in childhood here. This looks like an old childhood friend or something. It could be the relationship for some, or maybe they're the ones who are getting married, or maybe you're going to this wedding and you run into them there, or maybe they even could hook you up with a job. For some people, this could be some kind of recognition in career where they're hooking up with a job. Even though it's the full moon, and a lot of that's considered things are coming to culmination, it's showing us that it's a very powerful time to plant these seeds with this fire sign energy. Plant these seeds for future growth. That's what they're saying. Some of you might be moving. Some of you may go on a trip and decide you're going to live there and you want to move there. Okay. The Lovers is the card that just keeps grabbing me. And you had in the very beginning, you had all this Ten of Cups, Three of Cups. Now you've got Four Rods, Lovers. So love is definitely, if you're interested in love, if you're even looking, you know, love is going to be, they're saying love abounding. Should I write that down? I got so much stuff here. I'm just going to write important contract. That seems look to be the right one. Yeah, love abounding. Feeling loved. You know, a lot of people showering you with love. Shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Things are gonna work out better if you only will. So that song came through for you guys. So not only be the recipient, but also turn it out and turn it in return. Okay, let's get your animal totem. Oh, this looks great. You're going to feel empowered just because people are just shining so much, doting on you. You're going to be really doted on. Okay, let's get that animal totem for the rat. So not everybody has your best interest in mind, clearly. Or, you know, this could just be stuff that you've dealt with in the past. And maybe that's just like, well, you're just like, whoa, I don't know. Usually, you know, Sagittarius, you guys are so sociable. You're one of the most sociable signs of the zodiac. Okay, sneaking, slinking, hiding, stealing, fear, lack, hoarding, squalor, surviving in harsh environments, release what no longer serves you. Yeah, release what no longer serves you. And if you have been surviving in harsh environments, I feel like that's about to change. It's about to change for a lot of Sagittariuses. And things are going to be much better. You know, if you only let them. That's more what I'm getting, you know, if you only let them. All right, everybody, before I close out, I just want to draw your attention one more time to my new record. People have been listening to it. You know, it's very high vibe. It's instrumental. You can listen to it while driving, studying. You know, it won't distract you. You know, it's like you can use it as background music, but it also is very much high vibe. And if you go on like Spotify, it doesn't cost anything to like it. Add it to a playlist. And the featured readings that I have this month are the solstice reading. So if you want to see how that solstice is absolutely, you know, really affecting you. And of course, we'd look at that full moon and all the other stuff too. This will be available, it's for the upcoming season, but it's only available till the end of June. And then we have the Soulmate Past Life reading is another newer reading that I've introduced. It's a soul reading like I've done forever, you know, the soul readings, but it's for two people. So if any of that interests you, please do check it out. Please do hit the subscribe button and the like and share. That's all helps me out so much, and it's so appreciated. Remember, you are love and beauty incarnate. Patreon's coming up next. You can find out everything in the description of the video, of the show notes. I mean, I've got all the links there. Or visit my site, vickieverlie.com, to find out more. Have a great month, great full moon. We'll talk to you again soon.